not just dogs, not just cats, their body, their skin, their lives. Animals want to live. Hunting is no excuse.
For animal abuse.
Poaching is no excuse.
If you want to see the animals, go on a safari that's a photography safari. Don't go kill them. Don't go wound them. Don't go murder them. It brings up memories of poor Cecil the lion. I've thought and felt like and believed since I was a young girl that people who murder animals do it because they would love to murder people, but obviously they can't. It's against the law. They go to prison. And furthermore, they'd be shunned by the majority of society. So they go out and murder something that nobody can say anything about. And they find kindred spirits that feel as they do. Well, I would say 80% of the people in the country would be horrified if they really thought about it, looked at the pictures, found out what really goes on. But I think these people have to stick together because there's so few of them.
You know who else was a vegetarian? Hitler!
Not just dogs, not just cats, all animals want to live. Animals have families. Animals have babies. Animals want to be free.
Just like us!
No excuse.
For animal abuse.
Yummy pizza is no excuse. The butcher's son is no excuse.
It's their bodies. Their fur. We have a choice. Trophy hunting is no excuse. Sport is no excuse.
They don't have a voice, they can't stand up for themselves, they can't protect themselves. So we have to be out here, and we have to be out here aggressively. Bad weather will stop us from being out here. So we have a message for everybody who doesn't know the cruelties about animals.
Estamos aquí un grupo de activistas de animales en el área de Dallas el día de hoy porque estamos queriendo que el público sepa los motivos por el cual la cacería no solamente es una actividad sumamente repugnante, cruel, brutal y sobre todo innecesaria. La cacería es algo que los humanos posiblemente necesitaron hacer, pero eso hace tantos miles de años atrás, que en el 2019 ya no hay una excusa para seguir cazando. Estos cazadores que van a otros países, a otros continentes, lo hacen porque tienen los medios para poder financiarse unas vacaciones a África y ir y cazar y traer más de un animal, su cabeza o las patas o los cuernos, y lo hacen porque pueden financiarse ese tipo de vacaciones. Y el único motivo por el cual lo hacen es para poder llegar aquí y presumir la cabeza de un animal en las paredes de sus casas o en las pieles como alfombras en sus casas, presumirle a los demás que ellos pueden comprar ese tipo de vacaciones y poder cazar esos animales que si no fuera por rifles pues no podrían realmente cazarlos, ¿cierto? O tener una lucha con esos animales cuerpo a cuerpo.
I'm here today because I'm protesting the Dallas Safari Club and their promotion of murdering animals senselessly for no reason. Individuals who don't look like us, who are of other species, and don't recognize that they think, they feel, they're sentient individuals, they have lives of their own that they are aware of. And this has been demonstrated scientifically. They pay money, large sums of money, to murder them senselessly, which is totally brutal and barbaric and savage. There's nothing civilized about it, nothing honorable. It's a brutal business, and it is a business. They do it for money as well as for pleasure and whatever ego trip they get out of it. I'm here to add a voice to the call for justice for living, thinking, sentient beings who do not deserve to be murdered in their homes.
Their skin, not ours. Their horn, not ours. Their teeth, not ours. Their freedom, not ours. Conservation is no excuse.
You're promoting poaching. There are plenty of ways to
poaching
help
is
animals
already
stop killing
happening.
them.
Yes, it is.
It is already
You can go to
happening.
Africa, you can get
People
money other
are
ways.
paying and murdering sentient beings, and poaching is already happening.
These people that pay for these type of hunts,
Our
they
survival
provide
does
to
not
the-
depend on killing sentient beings.
I'm pro-poacher.
Why is
It's
this?
what you need to change
And
your
that's
signs
why
to.
you're so upset about this.
No, our
You're
signs
pro-poacher.
are perfect. Small men kill animals. Yeah.
You're pro-poacher.
Our survival
what
does
our
not
signs
depend
say.
on
You
it.
can kill- you can help.
Pro-poachers.
And that's why you're so upset.
Fashion is not you. Call yourself fashionable.
It's fake.
Call it fake all you want. You know half of the fake fur that you're wearing comes from China and it's made from dogs.
Wear your own skin.
Their family, animals want to live. It's their body, their families. Hunting is no excuse. Taxidermy is no excuse. Wearing the skins of animals is no excuse. Stop the torture, stop the pain. Dallas Safari Club is to blame.
If you didn't have the Safari Club, there wouldn't be any
Stop the
animals.
torture, stop the pain. Safari Club is to blame.
You wear a helmet, that way people beat you up and don't hurt your head.
I dare you to do something.
I'm not doing that. You guys gotta understand how it works before you go doing all this bullshit you're
We'll
doing.
hunt each other. How about that?
There you go.
That's a sport for you.
There's a sport for you. Any day.
Leave animals alone, coward. Do not touch it. Do not touch it.
Get away.
Do not touch my stuff.
Put
Do not touch me.
down their fucking ears.
Don't touch me.
As soon as you start
Don't
touching
touch
people,
me.
that's assault.
That's an assault. That's an
You're
assault.
screaming
Don't
so much.
touch
You're
me.
as damaged your hearing.
Get back. Get back. Get back.
If you want to
Get back.
take it or go to jail, then don't touch people.
Coward.
Really? So that's the type of person you are, huh?
No, it's the type of person you are.
Well, you're showing your true personality right
Yes,
now.
I am. I don't
Yeah.
like to be blasted in the ear. You're right.
This is public property.
Whatever.
Public property.
Yes, it's public property.
Ignite your compassion.
Yeah, kill them all.
For animal abuse.
Hell yeah.
As long as it's not happening to you or someone you love, right?
Dogs. You eat dogs too?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
You guys don't have any pets or anything
Yes,
like
I
that?
do.
Y'all kill them?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
So even your dogs and your cats, you eat them? Kill them all. We don't wear leather, sir. It's synthetic leather. Oh, it's synthetic leather. That's sir, synthetic.
Okay.
What about
Because there are alternatives to all of it.
Okay. What about yours, sir? What about your leather?
Mine, I hope mine come from a dead animal.
Right here, that's what kill ostrich, old son.
Let's look up all y'all's boots and make sure they're synthetic before we start bitching. Hey, this is ostrich.
Oh wow, dead animal. You guys should be real proud of yourselves.
We are. We got small
penises.
penises.
I didn't kill that one.
I'm talking to my camera.
Oh, wonderful.
This guy is a genius here.
Absolutely. I'd rather have the sign. Have the sign?
Why don't we look at this camera? Let's look at this one. You don't want to look at that one?
What's wrong with that one?
We don't need to interfere on these animals and their natural ecosystems.
We've interfered right
Did you
here.
know that at least here?
We shouldn't have these
Well,
concrete structures.
Did you know that here the most deer? You know, a lot of times people say we have to hunt them so that they don't get involved in our lives or whatever. The most accidents, the most car to deer collisions actually happen during hunting season. Because think about it, if you were to go in someone's home and start shooting it up, what would you do?
If you're outside of a slaughterhouse where these animals live for 30 days in a cramped place, that's unethical, that's mean. Yeah, I don't really agree with that. That's why I personally prefer hunting if I'm going to choose to eat
So
meat.
do you never
because
eat
this
meat from any other stores?
I
you-
mean, I have, don't get
like
me
you
wrong,
don't
I
go to
have, but that's
restaurants
why I'm
and
out
eat-
here, because I prefer to go duck hunting, I prefer to go deer hunting, I prefer to do all that shit.
But how many times do you do that a year? Like
Often,
the majority of the
during-
time it's probably
Yeah, during duck season we go 3
right,
times
but
a
the
week.
majority of your food isn't hunted food.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah,
agricultural
it is, because
food.
if I shoot one deer and I get 50 pounds of meat, that lasts me a long time.
Why do you hunt?
You mean the book
Because they're not people, they're animals.
They're sentient beings that have
Sorry,
feelings.
I have a different view.
But you said you're pro-life.
I am pro-human life.
Oh, so you're speciesist.
Yes, I am.
Almost
You
like
should be.
racism.
Exactly, we care about this.
Well, just be careful crossing the road. I hate to see a dead hunter.
Not just dogs, not just cats.
All animals want to live.
Stop the torture, stop the pain.
Animals want to live.
Fucking mom, right?
Yeah,
They have a mom, right? They have
Kill
a mom.
the baby. You
How
want
old
to kill
ago
a
might kill
baby
your
and
kids?
Babies only. Animals. Any of you guys who have had an abortion should not be standing here for animals.
If you got a small penis, honk your horn. If you got a small penis, honk your horn.
I believe in humane hunting. I don't believe animals should suffer, but I do believe that God put animals here for our to use.
Tell me what humane hunting is.
As long as animals don't suffer. I don't believe in animal suffering, obviously. I of course, believe in
So do you think that
animals.
it's right to shoot sentient beings?
I believe, well, they're not sentient.
Yes, they
That's
are.
the thing.
It's proof. It's a fact. Sentient means they know and feel.
Well, I'm a Christian.
It's a fact.
I'm a Christian, so I
Look
believe
it up.
that humans have souls and
Well,
animals were put here.
You are wrong
to-
because animals are sentient. And
Okay.
you can go home and look it up on Google.
Yeah, I don't think animals are self-aware. I don't believe. I'm actually a biology student. I'm a student of biology. I have been friendly with many domestic animals.
Then you know that they are sentient then.
No, they're not sentient.
Yes,
they're
they
fun to
are.
be around, and I enjoy their company.
Unfortunately, you're wrong.
I study life. That is what I'm pursuing.
I'm sorry
a
to
bachelor's
inform
degree
you,
in the
but
study
you're
of life.
actually wrong.
Which
You are
animal has
just
ever
wanting to
communicated with
deny
you?
that so
Dogs
that
can
you can
communicate with you?
justify continuing to kill animals.
If you want to go out in nature and appreciate wildlife and get up and close and personal with them, then bring a camera, spend your money, go on safari, get up close, aim through your lens and snap a photo. Stop pulling the trigger. You can shoot with a camera, not with a gun. Shoot with a camera, not with a gun. I came from a family of hunters. My family told me that when I became a man, that I would go out and hunt with them. It was a rite of passage, a way to enter a new phase of my life, of what, I don't know. To prove to my family that I can kill, that I can put a bullet in an animal that did nothing to me. I was told that this is what would make my father proud. But now my father is proud because I am thinking for myself.
Keep walking,
Killing an innocent animal is not bravery. Killing an innocent animal is cowardice. No, I didn't, ma'am. No, I didn't. In fact, there is no reason to exploit animals anymore. There is no reason to kill.
Guys, it's so sad for y'all. You can't taste all this.
You can't taste the heart disease and early death. What's killing us? Do you want to die 50 years before you're supposed to? Do you want to cut your life short for 5 minutes of pleasure?
Their baby, their family, animals want to be free.
There's no excuse for animal abuse.
Animals want freedom.
Just like us.
I like your leather jacket.
Come look.
Where that came
Why don't you come look and see if that's true or not?
Animals want to live.
Just like us!
Animals want to be free.
Just like us!
Or you get closer. You get closer to me.
You can talk all you want. I respect your position, but don't say it so loud to so many people so close. If you want to turn it that way,
You're the only one bothered about it.
because I've got a kid here.
Shouldn't have
I'm not
thought
bothered. I'm
you should've
protecting
thought
my
about that
child.
twice instead of coming to this place where they kill animals.
Well, I kill animals too, and I
I
eat
know.
them. Just like you
And
do.
that's what you're
So-
doing.
So here's the thing.
You're
Here's the
killing
question.
them. We don't-
Anybody here who's not a vegetarian doesn't have a
Everybody's a
breakfast
vegan here.
I respect that, but I'm not, and I choose not to be.
But you need to respect animals. That's what we're asking.
So here's the thing.
Just don't touch my sons. I don't know you.
Anybody who eats meat eats meat. It doesn't matter if it's a cow or a pig. Go to a slaughterhouse and see how
We
they
do that too.
And so I respect your position, but I'm not a vegan. And 90% of the people in the world are not vegans by choice anyway.
You're also not a caveman.
No, I'm not.
And you're not living in Bronze Ages or Ice Ages.
That's right.
So you don't. We have the technology and resources to leave animals out of our plate and not eat animals. We don't have to cause unnecessary killing.
But we want to.
Because it's a selfish thing.
You know how the Indians killed the buffalo?
That was back then, yeah.
They ran them off a cliff because they still wanted protein.
Watch it, watch it, watch it.
Just like us. What does that say about you? Family protect the innocent. They do not exploit and profit over their death.
You must feel really ugly about yourself to wear the skin of dead animals. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you.
Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you.
Come on.
Stop! Get away!
Police!
What happened?
Why are you protecting the violent people and arresting the peaceful protesters? Where did they go? Why are you arresting the people that kill? How are you protecting? Do you pick and choose? Learn your fucking job. Protect and serve.
One person at a time. Okay?
You didn't give me a word. You didn't tell me anything. You just pushed me down.
Go ahead and go back.
Don't touch me. Yeah, don't touch her.
I need to deal with him.
I want why? I want to talk to him.
Ma'am.
I want something done.
I will help you as soon as I can.
Why didn't y'all
But I
arrest
can't
him?
deal with all these, so I need y'all to go back over there so I can help this person.
Bullshit!
Okay.
I thought the police were here to protect us. Now fucking throw this to the ground. You're done talking to me? That's fine. I'll fucking talk louder. The peaceful protesters in the back of your police car. Don't touch me, sir.
I need you to go back over there.
Our peaceful protesters in the back of your police car, and the person attacking our peaceful protesters are gone free. Why? Because you didn't want to arrest them. Why? Because you want to protect trophy hunters. Why? Because you want to not protect our peaceful protesters. Why? Because you're corrupt. Because you don't know your job is to protect and serve. Answer my question. Why didn't you arrest them?
We arrested who we could. There's
Who
only
we
a few
could?
Yes.
The peaceful protester, not the one punching the peaceful. He was defending himself.
I need y'all to get off the roadway right now.
Get out of my face.
Get off the roadway.
All right.
That's still in the roadway. You're in the median.
You're in the media
I
too.
need
Okay, when something gets done. Yeah, do something.
Peacefully trying to talk to someone about why they like to
Fuck
kill
the
animals.
police.
And they fucking hit me in the head. It's that simple. They got pissed off. He gave his wife his handbag. He said, "What?" Boom, right in the head. I fell to the ground. I didn't do anything. He's not peaceful. And he kept pounding on me, and he got away. And you arrested our activist. What the hell?
And you threw him to the ground.
Quit
He got away
yelling
now.
into it.
We have a legal right to be yelling into it.
I can't hear what he's saying.
It doesn't
Keep
matter. We have a
yelling.
legal right to be yelling into this.
I'm hoping that there's cameras.
But I can't hear what he's saying.
Excuse me.
A lawful arrest. I could have arrested you.
For what? Instead of arresting me, you
And
should
I'm the
throw
one that
me
got hit,
around.
and I got thrown too. So what kind of logic is this?
This is bullshit. That's what it is. Bullshit.
We're peaceful out here. We didn't do anything wrong, and then we're the ones that get arrested.
and we're the ones who get arrested. I get it. Why are you pushing her? You're not a protester.
Don't give.
Anyone.
I'm trying to watch the video so we can get the offense for him, okay?